It's us again. We're back and we're coming to you live from the UK. We are based in London. I am Precious,
And I am Jake. Welcome, everyone.
and we are the business owners and managers of this page. We have started this digital business since December 2019. So comment down below where you're watching from because this is a global reach, and we are curious to know where our business is rotating around the world. So please, yes, comment down below your time, your city, or your country. And if you have any questions as well, please feel free to comment them and we will get back to you as soon as possible. So, the reason we're going live for the whole week from Monday up to tomorrow is because we wanted to increase our engagement and interaction with all of you people who have been curious about what we do as a business.
Mm-hmm.
And our hope is to actually, by the end of today, if you haven't watched our videos from Monday, please scroll down our pages and you'll be able to see from day one up to today, day six. We're currently doing day six, which is we are going to discuss our favorite perks of our online business. Yesterday, if you have missed it, we did touch up a bit of about how and why we decided to go into this digital business lifestyle and how we were attracted and how we think it helps us in our family setup at the moment without compromising the ability for us to provide for our children, and it really suits our lifestyle and our priorities and what we value at present because our children are still young. So if you can resonate with our story, super thankful, and please don't hesitate to let us know. So yeah, going back to that, so this is a series of 7 days, and
Mm.
yeah, hopefully tomorrow you can feel more comfortable and confident, and yeah, you would get to know us more, and you would consider seriously to actually drop us a message, give us a like if you're still not a follower of our page, and consider working with us online because we are super keen to mentor people like you who are willing to learn and are coachable and teachable because we will be with you all throughout the process. So
Yeah.
I'll let Jake talk about his first perk that we really like about our business.
So, yesterday, we were talking about, I mentioned about flexibility. That is one of the major perks of this business.
Yes.
But let's not just focus about the flexibility. What I'm going to say is about what the system is really proud about is the automation system
Yes.
that this business has. Is because I've seen people or we've received message from people. What is this business? Can you explain it? Blah blah blah. Or sorry, they always have this same question. This is why we say that um, you have to sign up in our website. So you'll see there's already an online workshop there
Yes.
available. A 90-minute online workshop that is available for people who are interested and curious on what we are doing.
Yes.
It's very important that I think it's very important to take that first step because you're not paying anything anyway.
Yeah.
It's totally free. If you know if it's not for you, by all means, it's fine. But it's the thing is you have to give it a chance. You have to sit down and listen because if you want really change in your life, you have to sit down and really think and reflect
Mm.
and maybe look somewhere else and look for solution that can help you. And for us, this is the solution that we found because we're always busy, and that
Yes.
automation aspect of the business is very helpful because watching this 90-minute video because we did it ourselves.
Yeah.
The thing is, when we watch the video, it answered the most of the questions that we have already.
True.
So because it was already optimized by the the
Our,
pioneers,
the pioneers and the industry leaders.
industry leaders of this business, and of course they continually updated and changed it. So of course the more so it will be more understandable, it will be simpler for
Yeah.
people. This is why we love the business as well. You don't have to be a marketing like
Graduate.
major or something like that. You don't need those because training is already provided. That's why I love automation as well. That's why we can say that even if we're sleeping or we are on holiday where I'm doing something, I'm looking after my kids, you can just sign up and just watch it at your own pace.
True.
We're not gonna chase you. We're not gonna tell you, oh, you have to watch it. Have you watched it? Have you watched it? No, we're not. We're not gonna chase you like that because it at your own pace. Because those people like us who really wanted change in our life, we
Yeah.
did not say, I'm gonna just gonna watch it later.
True.
This business is for people who really wanted change in their life. And if you want something change, sometimes you have to understand that opportunity doesn't just wait for you. Most of the time, opportunity is there and you have to grab it.
Yeah.
You know, I studied really hard to be a nurse, and I started really hard to pass the board exam. I did not just wait and did nothing
Yeah.
and pass the board exam. It wasn't like that. I work hard. So I think 90 minutes is not a lot if it will change your life. So like I've said, flexibility, automation, and the thing is, we can schedule the post when we work. This is why it's very important for me because I'm very hands on with the kids
Yeah.
because my wife is full time, and most of the time I'm doing all the chores at home. You know, so we what we I'll just do everything.
I
You
do
know,
help though.
she's
When I have time.
she's defending herself, but you know, I'll do most of the time the things at home, and especially the kids as well. I look after them. So how am I gonna look after them if it's not for the automated system? So if I see someone is interested, I'm just gonna tell them, this is what you can do for yourself. You know, if you want something change in your life, and if it's for you, then good. You go on and move on the next step. But if it's not for you, by all means, we're not gonna force you. Of course, there's a lot. You can be a skeptics by all means. We were like that as well, but I think being open and having no presupposition or bias because you've heard this blah blah blah, you're not gonna go anywhere. It's very important to understand in this world. It's like I like the saying, "Nothing ventured, nothing gained," because it's
Mm.
very important that um you have to move away from your comfort zone. It's not always change is not always easy,
Yeah.
but change is most of the time imposed on us, just like what happened to the world situation. There's nothing we can do because everything's closed. What are we gonna do? Are we just gonna pity ourselves and just cry ourselves and just wait for for us to like suffer? No, of course we're human. We're gonna adapt and work really hard. So that's what we did, and I think even because of that world situation, our business even flourished. So I think this is why there is the beauty of the internet. It doesn't affect by a lot of situation in life, so or the things that happening in this world. So I think that's one of the things that other things that I really like about the business, because while everything is like going down, the business is going up and flourishing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what I said yesterday doesn't need a physical setup. You don't need to hire staff. No selling involved. No need to do Zoom parties in order to tell them about the business.
No presentation.
No presentations you have to organize or guest list you need to come up with. And
Guest list
also,
quota.
yeah. So, and also what he said is that, it's mobile and portable. So from my perspective as a full-time nurse manager, so if you are going up the ladder, if you're in a leader role or a manager role, you'll probably resonate with me that there are a lot of unpredictable circumstances, investigations, new things that need to be introduced, and you need to be very involved. But because of the automation on my part, I can schedule it whenever I can. And yeah, every day we can just schedule 1 to 2 hours, so it really doesn't disrupt our daily routine.
Mm.
So once it's up and running, which is for us in our case, it was 3 weeks. We were able to get into the rhythm after the training has been. We can go through
Training is amazing.
ongoing training. We do have weekly masterminds. You can see that in our posts that we are very much enriched and equipped and empowered
Yes.
to be successful in this business, and they are very up to date, which is so powerful nowadays. You don't have to scramble to find different courses, go to different schools to get certificates in order to be successful in the business. Everything is provided.
And the community is very helpful. they answer our question. If we have some like difficult question, the community is always there backing us up. Yeah, true, Liz. We
Hi,
love
Liz.
Mastermind as well. But
We love masterminds.
the reality is, it's like it's very late in our like time zone. So you watch. We're the team replays.
Or team replay. So this is what's important because it's video tutorials and it's very simple. It's a step-by-step thing. It's a follow-through video information and you can go at it at your own pace. Yeah, and the same for masterminds, the training, however you want it set up. Everything will be laid out for you. It's not a business from scratch. Plus, you'll have 24/7 mentorship and coaching. And from whatever time zone you are, there's always gonna be a business partner awake because of the different time zones, right? Oli said here is 5 a.m. Great thing there are replays. True. That's the power of the internet.
Yeah.
What else?
Let me just touch on the training, because the training, I think sometimes it's very daunting because you might be saying, "Oh, I don't know what to do." When I did the training, I was like, "Oh my gosh, this is for people who doesn't even know how to touch the computer." So I'm like, that's how simple it is. Because I understand it, because I love tech, I watch tech, and I do tech all the time. So for me, everything's so easy. It was like, why is this so elementary? Why is this so easy? Of course, it's not just for people like myself. This business is not just limited. They're not gatekeeping. Oh, if you don't know internet, you're not allowed. No. They're helping other people like come into the online space as well, to this business. Even if you're old, if you're even, we've seen like older people are very successful, are supposed to be like, oh, enjoying their retirement money, but because they did this, they were like, oh, we have more retirement money now.
Plus, you can take it anywhere. So if you're a traveler, you love traveling, you are very mobile with your current work, it's really flexible and you can do it wherever you are. And, in most of the countries, GPS or like the web is already available from our own little device. And this is what's super convenient for us business owners is that we can take it everywhere we go.
All you need is data.
Mobile data or
Yes.
Wi-Fi, which is very much widely available in establishments.
Go to McDonald's or Starbucks.
Yeah, you can even just buy something and
while drinking your coffee.
and you can grab that opportunity of you accessing the internet there. So that's how it's very convenient for all business owners around the globe. And the next thing we want to
Let's go
say,
with the long term, because we just touched on like old people doing this. No disrespect to old people, we love them.
advanced in age, maybe it's the best.
The advanced in
best
age with a
term.
lot of wisdom. So we love you, people. So what we're going to do is like income and long term gain, because this is why we said even old people are doing it, because our old heroes, whatever. So
That's why it's advanced in age.
yeah, we'll go there somewhere, but at the end of the day, like what I was saying, is very important, because one of the perk of this business is like you can what's this, you can give it to your kids, right?
Yes, you can actually pass it on. So
Yes.
you can leave a legacy through this business. So you'll get to know that more once you do take the further steps that we advise you to, and what the platform will go through with you. So it's all will be laid out. And as Jake said, there's no background. There's no need to. There's no prerequisite.
We're both nurses.
Yeah, we are nurses by profession and background, but we didn't need, like me, I don't have a clue about setting up businesses.
I grew up in a business family, though.
But it doesn't need any of those. You don't need certificates in order to come into the community.
Yes.
Because everything is laid out. So from what age, as long as you're an adult, so from 18 years onward,
To old people, it's fine.
yeah, you can actually join wherever you are in every walk of life in any industry, really. So this is why we are so psyched to share this opportunity, because it can literally give a life transforming business or income opportunity to everyone who's really keen and are willing to learn. Yeah. So I think our minds and ourselves are the only limits that we can put to anything that we want to happen, isn't it?
Yeah, I think I've seen a lot of people in our community who's like their dreams are they already put their dreams inside the shelf or like inside the treasure box because they're like saying there's nothing we can do about this. I'm just gonna sleep and achieve them on my dreams, you know. But we see them now. It's their life is different. That's why, since we saw that, we want that as well. This is why we're sharing it to you because we don't just want to keep the good news, right? If you think of it, if we're all walking in an oasis and we in a desert and I saw an oasis, am I gonna keep it to myself? Of course, I'm gonna share it to everyone. I'm not that selfish, and this business is too good to just keep it to myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also there's an element of calculating the risk in life. We'll talk about how dreams can be put into action through this business as well, and in general, like yeah. But in here, as he said earlier, we were skeptics in the beginning,
Mm.
more so him than me, because I found this business through a friend, a childhood friend. But there's an element of research that you can do in order to satisfy your curiosity or your questions. After all this, you can actually come out with more insight after you watch that 90 minutes webinar. And to be honest, we watch Netflix all the time. We look up series, whatever we want to do, and
There's so much choice.
we make time for that. So it's an element of choice, and you can actually have a calculated risk, a risk assessment. So as a nurse, we always do risk assessments, and you can apply this in the situation we're in. Okay, I'm not so trusting about what this is because it's something new. It's in the internet, so you feel maybe if you have past biases or experiences that were not good, you can set it aside. As he said, you can look at it with fresh eyes, jump in and just do the first step of signing up on the website. You'll be able to get free access, and you can then start your diligent research and make a calculated risk if you want to step forward and find out for yourself if this is something that will suit your lifestyle. As he said, he's coming from a perspective that he's more flexible because he's the main carer of the household. For me, I'm a full-time nurse manager, so very busy individual, but we are still able to do this in our own pace at our own time. And yeah, we see amazing results. So we just don't want to hold back to anyone who wants to do this. And yeah, it's now up to you. So as we said, we want you to know that we are genuine people, regular couple doing
Yeah, this is life.
doing an extraordinary online business.
Yeah.
So tomorrow, so I think that's a wrap up. Tomorrow is day 7, or did you want to add anything else?
Maybe I'll just add a quick note about being a skeptic because you cannot blame me. I've lost money before because of like those situation that that's why I'm very skeptic about it. But of course I have to do my job. I cannot just say, "Oh, it's just another one of those." No. I did my part, did my research and listen to what they have to say. Then at the end of the day, I was like, "Okay, we're going to go ahead."
Yes.
The same thing that I ask of you is like, whatever the bias is in your head, sit down, listen. If it's not for you, don't go for it. But if it's for you, then go for it.
Yeah, true.
We're not forcing you. We're not telling you to, you have to do this. It's no. It's your own choice. For some people, they think that this is their plan B. But then it changed. It became their plan A because it worked really well. That's why we're not gonna waste our time thinking it's a plan B. We're gonna make it plan A. So we're gonna push it forward. So when it worked, we're gonna say, okay, because we've worked really hard.
And obviously, as we said in the past videos, that we believe in excellence and we are Christians. We believe that we are
integrity is number one.
Integrity is number one, and we believe in excellence. As I said again, we are called for greatness, and we don't want to put a limit on what we can achieve. And if we
do our best in every work that we do,
and then we prayed for it as well, and we felt peace that this is the right thing for us at present. But yeah, we did.
I think I remember a quote. There's no such thing as there's no best pillow at night other than a clear conscience. So we can sleep really well at night because we don't have to think of like we're fooling someone or taking advantage of people because integrity for us is number one.
Yeah. And I'm happy to say that we can maintain that integrity and genuinity when it comes to business. And yeah, so now it's up to you. Tomorrow, we
It's
will.
the last day
It's the last day of
of
our
the challenge.
7-day challenge. If you haven't watched our videos from Monday, do scroll down below and have it running in the background if you may. And yes, we have put our sign up, what do you call it? Our link, our website link, which
Mm.
is www.jakeandprecious.com. Please do visit and put your email address and your name, and you'll be able to get the access to the free workshop. So
Yeah, I think if it's maybe you're too tired scrolling down on our page, we
we can
can post it on our we'll post our YouTube channel as well, and maybe post the playlist as well, so you can just go directly there. We'll put the links in the description. Then you can just run it in the background, maybe while washing the dishes, cleaning, while looking after your kids, or you're doing something else. Then you can listen to us as we
what as we
share.
share our family setup and
Yes.
our ideals and what we want to do, and yeah, what we want to achieve through this business. So thank you for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Tune in again tomorrow, on our 7th day of this live challenge.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, thank you so much. God bless and good night. Take care.
Bye.
Bye again.